All right, so start over. Welcome back on today's episode of Adventures with Hobbs. We are at Academy Sports Outdoors. It is cold. It's like -3 in Tennessee. There's ice and snow everywhere, as you can see. Ponds are frozen, so we really can't do no fishing. So on today's video, we're going to give you, I have 4 poles that I fish with. Those are my main poles. So I'm going to go in here. We're going to pick out 4 winter baits, and hopefully it'll help you catch more bass. Let's go inside. All right, so we're inside. We're not allowed to film, so we're trying to be discreet about it. But anyway, winter bass fishing, the slower the better. So I have 4 poles, and I'm gonna give you 4 of my #1 top baits for winter bass fishing. Remember, slow it down. The slower the better. Fish are not very active, but they still got to eat. So if you put a bait in front of them, 9 out of 10 times they're going to bite it. You want to go with a smaller profile. My #1 bait, we're going to walk around, try to find it. All right, so it doesn't necessarily have to be a specific brand name, but this is the Strike King Jig 1/4 ounce. I don't know if y'all can see, but anyway, it's a smaller approach. Anyway, that's going to be like #1. It's slow. Just pop it across the bottom, let it sit, let it flare out. So that's going to be #1, the jig head. All right, so on #2, again, slow is better. We're in the soft plastic aisle. Rage tail crawls and stuff. Those are I love fishing crawls, but something a little smaller of an approach. The Yamamoto stick baits. These are like good for winter, springtime, summertime, hot time, cold time, anytime fishing. You can use these as Texas rig, wacky rig. They're just absolutely go-to baits. So this really would be like my #1 bait, stick bait. #2 bait, swim bait. Colors, gotta go with the green pumpkin. Oh. Green pumpkin, that's fire. It doesn't matter where you go. Green pumpkin always works. So we got the #1 bait, #2 bait. For trailers for this, you want to go something small. Again, you don't want to go big and massive for the wintertime bait. So you want to go something small for a trailer. This is the Swimmin' Super Fluke Junior Houdini 10-pack, $6. It's a good trailer, and it's also a good like drop shot rig. Again, smaller presentation. I know a lot of anglers will be like, the bigger the bait, the bigger the bite, the bigger the fish. But in my recommendation, something that I use, this is something that I think works best for me. It might not be for where you live, or your style of fishing, or your ponds or lake, but I do a lot of pond hopping for bass. So tell me what your go-to baits are, your top 4 baits for winter fishing. But anyways, we got 3, and we can actually turn 2 into 1. So we got 3 different baits. So we're looking for 1 more bait. So we got 3 baits. Technically, we can make 1 into 2, but our last bait, the slower the better. And we're doing Academy because we're just here close to Academy. Walmart has about the same selection. Cannot go wrong with a Ned rig. This is the Z-Man. It's 22 bucks, $23. You can get them cheaper at Walmart, and but this one comes with the 1/10 ounce and a 1/6 ounce. It's got three different baits. You got the Finesse TRD Tickler, and the TRD Crawls. So can't go wrong with that. Anyway, these are going to be my top 4 winter baits. Again, slow it down. Just throw it out there, pop it, and let it sit. The longer it sits, the better the bite for me. Again, this is just all something that I have experienced in winter fishing. So again, slow it down, and all these baits you work very slowly. And if you're really like me, I'm a fast moving bait, so it's hard to slow down things. I like a lot of moving baits. I like to keep my bait moving. So wintertime fishing is super hard, but I did learn a trick from Fishing with Norm. That's my buddy. If you haven't seen him on the channel, you will one day, hopefully, if he ever answers emails. He doesn't know me yet, but one day. But anyway, I'm gonna show you a tip on a bait that he shared on his channel. So let's go look at one more bait. All right, so technically, like I said, we can take 2 and make it into 1, but if you like moving baits, you can use a rattle trap. Now, instead of throwing it out there and retrieving it really fast, like I keep saying, slow it down. Well, a rattle trap is a fast moving bait. So to make this rattle trap work during a winter bite, throw it, let it sink, and just kind of like worm fish it. Kind of pop your rod, and what it does is, as it goes up, it comes down like a shad that's kind of dying. It's a dying shad. So rattle traps do work in the wintertime, but just don't throw it out there and reel it in really fast. Just kind of pop it up, let it float down, pop it up, let it float down. They'll eventually bite it for sure. Chrome always works, especially when the sun's shining, because it seeds it real good. If it's real cloudy, go with like a white bone color. So there you go. All right, so again, this is my personal experience with not ice fishing, but cold water fishing. So we wanted to come, I got 4 poles. I wanted to come and get like 4 baits that catch fish that I've used to caught fish. So anyway, we're gonna start off. This is the Z-Man Ned Rig kit. I haven't seen this kit like at Walmart or anything like that. At Walmart, I believe they have Strike King, just a box of like 5 for $4 or $5. So you can go get Walmart brand or whatever. But this is the Z-Man. It has 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 5 different hooks on 5 different weights, 3 different baits. So anyway, it's super slow. Ned rig, can't go wrong with the Ned rig. I just started fishing Ned rigs when I went out with Sticks fishing. He actually showed me the Ned rig. I've never seen it, so pretty cool little fishing trip. Anyway, stick baits, 5-inch. You can't go wrong with that. You can wacky rig it. You can Texas rig it. Just throw it out there weightless. Anyway, cannot go wrong. It's slow moving. Remember, slow moving. Number 3 is the Strike King swim jig. The smaller, the better for me. The presentation, you don't want it real big and bulky for wintertime fishing. Again, this is not professional. This is just my experience with it. We have a Swimming Super Fluke Junior Houdini. You can use as a trailer or as a drop shot. Again, separate or together, they are fire baits. Last but not least, this is just something that you just want to have fun, figure it out, is a rattle trap. Again, I know I'm talking about slow moving baits, so when you throw this out, you just let it sink. As it sinks, you just kind of pop it up and let it come down like this. It's like a dying shad is what it looks like. That is a fishing tip from Fishing with Norm, and I've watched him for years. But anyway, rattle trap up and just kind of let it float down. It just looks like a dying shad. you might not get a whole lot of bites, but you will get bites. Fishing during the wintertime is a little harder because the fish are not active. Ponds are different than lakes and rivers. So anyway, and also, you know, the channel's growing like super big, and I haven't done a giveaway in a long time. So I'm gonna get all these baits, and these baits are gonna be included into a giveaway. This video will be a giveaway video. You know, you gotta like, share, comment, and you have to be sure to subscribe. So anyway, and I have some awesome new baits that are coming in the mail, and I got a few extras of these baits. So I'm gonna actually throw in some more baits, brand new. These baits have never been used. So anyway, be sure you are subscribed. Make sure you like it. Make sure you share the video, comment on this video. I'm gonna take one random. You know how we do it. We put all the names in the wheel, spin it, whatever it lands on. You will be a winner. You'll get all the baits that I picked today, plus all the baits that I got coming in to me that I ordered last night. Actually, I did an auction and got some good crazy baits, some good baits. So it's going to be a mystery box. You'll know 5 baits, but you don't know the rest. They're all good crazy baits. So anyway, be sure you are subscribed to this channel. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. Again, we're an academy, but you can go to Walmart, any fish tackle, and pretty much get the same baits. You probably get it a little cheaper, a little more. Cheap is not always the best thing to do, but sometimes it does work. It will catch fish. I do a lot of budget challenge fishing, so go check that out if you haven't. Actually, it's in a folder, or not a folder, it's in a, what is it called?
Playlist.
Playlist. Bass budget fishing. So there's a playlist. Go check it out. But anyway, again, there's 5-6 baits here. I got a few more that we're going to just throw in a box. So this will be a 3,000 subscriber giveaway video. I gotta think that out in my head. Anyway, again, thank y'all so much. Hope you liked this little video. I hope the tips that I kind of talked about kind of helped you out a little bit. Again, I'm not a professional fisher. I'm just a fisherman. So these are just tricks and trades that I've learned on my way of learning, you know, cold water fishing. In Florida, waters get a little chilly, but not like Tennessee. Tennessee ponds are frozen. You know, creeks are really cold, ice melting, running down. So the fish bite differently. And it's taken me a while to learn it, so I'm just kind of throwing out some tips that I have learned over the few years of being up here fishing, and hopefully, you know, it'll help y'all catch y'all some bass. So anyway, don't forget, share this video, like this video, comment on this video, and be sure you are subscribed. Every comment is an enter to the giveaway. Thank y'all so much. Till then, see you on the next adventure.